Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitrage, talking about cryptos, talking about these crazy things going on, talking about this 6 cents down here. Well, it's still there, 6 cents. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Still haven't heard any word from the crypto debit card, the Never card, and no word yet on Trade Pro. But we're waiting because both those things will change this platform. We'll make it to where we could make a profit. We could make money. We can make money on Trade Pro, put it on a crypto debit card, send it there, and go spend it. Doesn't get any better than that. But meanwhile, let's see how things are going. I got my account here. It's $21,433. Today I'll get another $100, so that's great. I got my 23,000 coins right here. I got some ETH. I need to put some gas in my gas tanks. I'm getting kind of low. I noticed ETH went up, so it's probably time to do that. I was waiting for it to jump up before I just threw it in there. Here's my bought. Last time I got 79 tokens. Very good. Only a 0.5%. Still not bad. Let's go ahead and get that gas tank filled up a little bit. I think ETH is still going to go up, so we're just going to put 25 bucks in there right now. Good. All done. Yep, so now I got $36 in there. The reason why I did this is I think ETH is still a little low. I think it's going to go up to 280. So if I put it all in here, it won't go up anymore. Maybe I get some free gas that way. But then it could backfire and it could drop and I get less money to put in my gas tank. So you got to be careful. So hopefully, got my fingers crossed, the ETH is going to go up. And then hopefully, I got my fingers crossed, we're going to get Trade Pro and this ARB token to go up. That's what I want. I want that ARB token to go up. Here's the history for the payouts. You can see last time was a little bit low. But we're getting there. It's getting better and better all the time. We have good days and bad days. Looked like 4 days ago we had a great day. Wow. Awesome. Let's go take a look at Trade Pro. See what's going on over there. First thing I do is I go right to Bitcoin and right to ETH and take a look. I see they're both up, but ETH is up a little bit more than Bitcoin, 0.9 compared to 0.5. Or is that 0.3? It's 0.3. So Bitcoin's only up 0.3. So this here should be Bitcoin against ETH. If I get the chart to come up. Or ETH against Bitcoin. I always get them backwards. I always got to check. So I like it labeled there before I start talking so I don't speak all crazy. Now down here, if you put a trend line across the day chart, these are all day candles. We had that big breakout, and right now we're going to probably do the same thing. So you're looking for another big breakout. Now they're blue candles on the day. What I do is from there I go down to the 4-hour, and we got a blue candle on the 4-hour. So now most likely we're looking for a buy trade. We go down to the 1-hour, we got a red candle. Now the two of them above told me blue. So I'm looking for a buy trade, not really a sell trade. Now we are in a triangle. This could be a rising wedge right here. It's hard to say. That means it could be a sell trade. But the two things that I go by, my indicators, the two higher time frames, they're both telling me buy trades. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a trend line right here and look for a buy. I mean, I'm prepared to go either way, but that's what I really would like to see as a buy trade. I'd like to see it break out above and come halfway back in that candle and give me a bullish candle going up and have some volume. If I see that, we got to buy trade. But if you don't have a volume getting taller and taller, there's nobody there selling it or buying it. There's no reason for it to go. It's just going to trick you. Could just be a fake out, like this one here, jumped way up high, then came all the way back down. It could be the same thing. So that's why you want to let it go up, close above, come back halfway, and then give you another bullish candle going up, and you're in. Unless you get a break hook and go, I wouldn't jump in it. But you're looking for it to break this resistance up here. Then you got support way down here. Then also you have a trend line through here. So you got three factors. This could drop and go back down to support. So I mean, it's inside this little channel probably. So that's pretty common for it to do that. But our day chart and our 4-hour chart are telling us blue. Doesn't mean it's actually correct. It's just something I do to help consider which way that the market might be going. You got this over here telling you it's bullish. So you got these two here. If it was going down, you'd see these dropping. So right now they could just be looking for buyers jumping around in here. You never know. But you got to have some way to figure out your analysis. That's all. Some way to look to trade. Some people just trade off of candle patterns. They see these long wicks. They say, oh no, we're getting rejection off this support up here. We're going to sell it. But then you got rejection down here at the bottom. So it's hard to say on that. It's different when you got them all to one side. If you got them all to one side and you see it's having a hard time breaking support, you can go back in history and see if it bounced there before. See here we've broken above and below. So it's already been above it, so you know it'll have no trouble getting above it again. But we're not going very far. Now it's hard to do on ETH and Bitcoin and all that stuff, but currencies, I go back in history. Was it a bounce point? Was it a place that was rejected before? So therefore maybe I'd want to sell off of that support or resistance. Because right now this is resistance. It's not letting it pass through. So we could either sell off of it or buy the break. And then after that, it becomes support because it's now the floor. It's going to come down, retest, and then take off. So those are the two different ways you're going to want it. That's if you sell support and resistance. That's another way of doing it. There's so much to sell. Some people sell a 3-candle setup. There's all kinds of things. Some people just trade tweezer tops, double tops. They're looking for one here and one to come up here against support. So if they get 2 tops up here against resistance and it can't penetrate through, because if it can't, resistance is something you can't penetrate through. Just think of somebody putting a hand on top of you, or a foot on top of you, I guess is more like it. So if you get a double top and you're hitting resistance and you see it's been holding, you could try to sell that. There's still a chance you're going to take, but you're putting the odds in your favor by using some kind of a pattern, maybe volume. And then you're going to keep your stop loss close just in case you're wrong. Even if it's close and you see that you're wrong, if this starts to break above, just close the trade. You were wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You can only be right 75% of the time. It's not even possible to be more than that. And most people are only 50% of the time. So you have to put the odds more in your favor. If you can get up to 75, that's really good. Because the market's going to take 25% of your trades away from you regardless, just because of how crazy it is. So we have to accept the losers, but you want to keep the losses as small as possible. And there are sometimes I close trades and I find out it went ahead in my direction anyway. I couldn't take a chance of losing any more than what I was. So now if everything's still correct for the trade and it starts going in my favor, I can re-enter that trade. There's not a problem. That's in my trade plan. And you got to have a trade plan, and you can put what's necessary in your trade plan. But we're all here to learn. That's the whole key here. So right now we're waiting for Trade Pro to let us come in here and trade this. And I can't wait for that to happen. And then we'll get our crypto debit cards, and we'll put the money from our winnings onto that, and we can go shopping, we can go buy things, we can go enjoy life. And that's what we're waiting for. That's the whole reason I'm here talking to you. That's because I believe it's coming out. I believe in David Peterson and his team, and we're still waiting. So till then, I have to wait, and all I get to do is talk. But soon, I'll be able to show you, and that I look out. That I'm very excited about. All right, guys, it's the morning. We still got a payday coming. Hasn't come out yet, but it's on its way. So I'll come back to you and we'll check that out and we'll go over some more trades. Anyway, stay ARB strong. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.